Big Thomas, I'm back and I have big news for you. Now, I know you've been concerned about what's been going on in the boxing world. You got Canelo Alvarez is currently still looking for an opponent, and Dazn might be going under. Yeah, you heard me right. Dazn out here asking fighters to take pay cuts, asking fighters to do later dates. They've already lost a fight in Billy Joe Saunders and Canelo Alvarez because Billy Joe Saunders said he didn't have enough time to train and that he wouldn't take a pay cut. And Billy Joe Saunders isn't the only fighter out here refusing to take a pay cut. Now, before we get into that, potential opponents that we have for Canelo Alvarez still go as follows: John Ryder, Callum Smith, and now Jason Quigley. Now, I know you're not familiar with Jason Quigley. He's ranked number 14th in the WBC. He has a decent amateur pedigree, but this will be a huge jump in opposition if they put him up against Canelo Alvarez. Now, Jason Quigley is about 6'1" and has a 71-inch reach. He's 18-1, so he's taller than Canelo, and he has a reach advantage over Canelo. Can he beat Canelo? Absolutely not. I think the reason why Jason Quigley is the #1 front runner to fight Canelo is because he's signed to Golden Boy. Now, as I just spoke about, Golden Boy and Dazn have just lost fights with Billy Joe Saunders and a couple of other fighters like Andre Ed who didn't want to take pay cuts to fight Canelo. Jason Quigley would be the best option for them because he's already signed a promotion. He already knows what's going on. It would be easy for them to make a fight with him other than John Ryder and Callum Smith. Now, is he better than John Ryder and Callum Smith? Absolutely not. But he's easier to get in the ring, and that is the most important part. Now, what was I talking about before? Dazn is having financial troubles. If there's one network that's been hit hard by COVID-19, it's Dazn. And without question, they're feeling the financial pressures of having to satisfy their contracts, their rights fees, and all their bills with going along with this network, which is why they desperately need Canelo Alvarez back in the ring. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see Jason Quigley versus Canelo Alvarez as his next fight. And if we see a whole bunch of filler fights, a whole bunch of bullshit fights just to get something in front of the TV to start helping them climb out of this financial struggle that they're in right now. Because right now it's looking pretty bleak. No, Dazn's not completely out of it. They still have great fighters in Triple G and Demetrius Andrade. It's just a matter of getting them in the ring with quality opponents that could potentially make them a lot of money in order to dig themselves out of this debt they've incurred. Listen, there's no doubt in my mind that Dazn can come back from this. It's just a matter of when and at what point in time are they going to get themselves out of this debt. This has been another episode of Big Time Boxing News. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments, all right?